up here. Welcome, everybody. And thank you so much for the support of our troupe, Funny Things. And I want to give a special shout out. We have our regular patrons that come to every show. We call them Fun Addicts, and you know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, a couple housekeeping things. Number one, our restrooms are right here on the left. We'll have about a 15-minute intermission, and we have refreshments for sale out front. We have wonderful raffle prizes, as you saw. 30 tickets for $10. Come on now. So anyway, you'll have some time to relax and get everything going. Also, this is a wonderful theater. I'll talk about their programs they have ongoing all year as well. How many have never been to an improv show? Okay, well, let me tell you something. You're going to be in for a treat. If you're not laughing, there's something wrong here. And stop with the show, I want to say that. But the shows are all different because all the audience suggestions are what they use. So when they yell out to you and say, I need a blue-collar profession, please don't say plumber. We get plumber 150 million times. So we may say, hey, listen, we've used that a lot, we'll pass on. But we want you to yell out suggestions because the success of the show is up to you because it's your suggestions they're going to use. So we're going to have a couple exercises here just for some fun to get you in the mood of yelling out suggestions. So on the count of 3, now not before 3, yell out your favorite color. 1, 2, Tracy! 1.
Do it again. Show
Okay, I'm going to start over.
Okay, give me a minute.
1, 2, 3.
Green.
Okay, I think I heard blue. On the count of 3, yell out your favorite vacation spot. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I don't know, there's a mixture of a little bit of everything, right? One more. Now on the count of 3, yell out your favorite MC host this evening. 1, 2, 3.
Linda.
Hooray! So again, folks, it's a lot of fun, but it depends upon, we need your interaction with us. So hope you enjoy the show. Now, if I'm Lady Gaga, here's my sidekick, Tony Bennett, and the founder of Funny Things, Henry Heller.
Injured and everything, she still came through for us. Give my lovely bride Linda a round of applause. Did everybody enjoy that one? Guys, did you come through, or did you like, it's a Hallmark holiday, guys just hate Valentine's Day. But anyway, we're going to have a great time this evening. As Linda already prepped you, this is all improv. We're making all this up as we go along. And I would like to tell you that these people are coming in right now. Give them a nice round of applause. Usually at the end of the show, we like to thank everybody and everybody in the troupe. But to start out with, because it's always at the end, up there in the lighting booth is our buddy from the theater. That's Tommy. Everybody say hello to Tommy. And in the back videotaping is our good buddy and our videographer. That is Rick Zimmerman. Well, you all seem ready. I think my troop's ready. We had a great warm-up, so we'll probably have a great show. So let's bring them out now. Nice round of applause for them as they come out. Please welcome whoever's coming out of the curtain first. That is Andy! And Kathleen! All the way from Vista, that's Deborah. And Rhonda. And Dave. And CJ. Start out with a game called Double Props. For this I need Andy and CJ, Dave and Kathleen, and Norm and Rhonda. We're going to give them each a set of props. They're going to go back and forth deciding what they can make out of it other than what it actually is. They have no idea what it's going to be. So let me get that for them. Very good. All right, Kathleen and Dave, here's your props. CJ and Rhonda, you get those. And Andy and Norm, you get those. Thank you. So what we're going to do is go around and in order they will make up something. This when we get tired of what they're doing on the horn, and we'll switch to the next person. CJ and Rhonda are going to step down stage just a little bit because they're way in the back there. All right, and we're going to let you're right in the middle. Why don't we let you two start?
Land ho!
I do not understand this fashion.
Konnichiwa.
What's that you said?
I can't hear you.
I don't hear a thing out there.
Yeah, okay. You sure I'm going to be okay with these skates?
Absolutely. Look at that hill's not that big.
This box only came with 2 pieces. I don't know how it goes together.
Son, keep trying. You're going to be able to figure it out.
I'm not sure we should have come to the nude beach.
You like my new denim work?
Looks like mine.
So happy to see you all.
Smile on your face.
When you're smiling.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-five flag, and we're glad.
The newest thing in fashion, I'd like to sell you this jacketless zipper.
I can clean the floor and wear slippers at the same time.
Brilliant idea!
I really like my new roller skates. They're fun.
Well, I went to the HMO and they're cutting back, so this is the splint they gave me.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the ramp. Here we go! Wow! Was that cool? I'm here for my harmonica lesson.
Okay, put it in your mouth. Press in one of these inserted thingies here. Blow.
Last round.
I'm here for my harmonica lesson.
These are cool hair rollers.
I can't wait till we get to the
I just
prom.
need
All right, give them all a round of applause. Well, we talked about Valentine's Day, but it's hard to believe Deborah over here. Another dayless Valentine?
Yeah. His name is Zimmer, by the way.
I can't, that's what it said.
He said Zimmerman.
Well,
I don't know.
whatever.
Whatever.
We'll edit that out of the tape.
Yeah.
So Deborah somehow didn't get Valentine's, she didn't get a date, so we felt bad for you, so we
You
have,
did?
so we have 3 eligible bachelors. We're gonna ask you to leave for just a moment.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yes, you
I
will.
promise to come
Give a round of
I
applause.
promise to come back.
Now we have 3 eligible bachelors for Deborah to possibly date. They are CJ, Dave, and Norm. Some of them aren't married. Wow, the staging is fantastic. All right. Now, Dave here is some type of professional. What profession does Dave claim to have?
He's an orthodontist.
He's an orthodontist, but not just an orthodontist. What is his handicap in being an orthodontist?
He only has one
He's
arm.
blind. You're a blind. Blind orthodontist. Perfect. Now, CJ here, as you can see, CJ is a fine specimen. He represents some type of cartoon character. Who would that be?
Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck. We heard from 2 places. Okay. And Norm. Well, let's talk about Norm. He's handsome. He's good looking. But Norm also has an issue. First of all, what type of travel does Norm look like he would be doing? He's a travel guide for who? Where would he be traveling? Where would he be a guide if you were traveling someplace?
Tijuana food trips.
Tijuana? I heard Tijuana. So you are a travel guide in Tijuana. Okay, now you'll have this group of people and you will go through Tijuana. Okay? So again, Norm is a travel guide for people that come to Tijuana. CJ is Daffy Duck. And Dave, of course, is a orthodontist who's blonde. So let's get Deborah back in here. Give her a wonderful round of applause. Deborah's so excited you're back.
What?
I know, well, you know, you missed out on Valentine's Day.
I
but
sure did.
We're excited for you now. We have 3 fantastic bachelors here for you.
Oh, where did you get these gorgeous folks?
Well, each one of them wants to say hello to you in their own special way. So
Absolutely.
go ahead, bachelor number 1.
Hello, Deborah.
Hi,
Hi.
gorgeous.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Number 2.
How you doing?
What was that you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
And bachelor number 3.
Hello, Deborah. I got something great for you. I can't wait to get with you.
I want to find out, and I will.
All right, so you have your questions prepared?
Yes, I do.
All right, well, let's get
Let's
started. You can
start.
ask any of them in any order. You don't have to go 1, 2, 3.
I'm starting with bachelor number 3.
Perfect.
Oh, he's a
Bachelor
wild
number
man. So I happen to be allergic to roses. So if you were going to get me a gift for Valentine's Day, what would you get me instead of flowers?
Oh, let's see. We can go to where I usually hang out, where nothing grows, and I can give you some dirt.
Dirt.
Pretty much what you got for Valentine's Day anyway.
Yeah, yes, when you put it that way, it sounds so bad.
Your next question?
Bachelor number 1. Same question. What would you give me instead of flowers?
Well, I think, you know, what I can do best is give you a beautiful smile.
Let me see it.
No,
Oh, you're saving it.
You a beautiful
You're
smile.
gonna make me smile.
He's gonna give you a beautiful smile.
You a beautiful
Oh, I can't wait to find out how you're gonna do that.
Okay. Wouldn't you want to know?
Okay, bachelor number 2. If I asked you to shave your beard off, what would your answer be?
What are you talking
That beard?
about?
Okay.
Be nothing to it.
I'm not gonna get a good answer from you, am I? Okay,
These are good questions.
yeah, I know, and they're giving me wonderful answers, and
What a
I know.
wonderful gentleman.
They are. I don't know which one I want. Okay. Let me ask bachelor number 3, because you raised your hand.
He's polite that way.
I love to travel.
Oh, good. Because I love to travel you.
Wow. So, if you were going to take me somewhere special, I'm assuming someplace that has dirt, like, which special place of dirt would you take me to?
Well, there's a special place. It's not so far past the border that no one ever knows about because we keep it hidden. It's away from the cartels,
That's good.
and it
That's
makes
good.
great
Okay.
food.
Great food, Mexican food, gotcha.
All right.
Okay, sounds good. Bachelor number 2, I'll let you keep your beard. If you take me somewhere special, where would that be?
Somewhere really despicable.
Wow, so he's gonna take you someplace that's cool and he wants to travel all over you.
Well, yeah. Bachelor number 1,
Yeah.
what kind of car do you drive?
Well, I actually, I have a driver. It's a little difficult for me to drive it myself.
I get that feeling.
Yes,
Yes.
and a rather nice Mercedes, yeah.
Oh, I hear
Nice.
money. Show me the money.
I don't know how it looks, but the leather feels real.
It feels really nice. Okay. So I think I might have one more question before I decide on who's my perfect date. So we'll start with bachelor number 1. So, bachelor number 1, what particular type of food do you like the best?
Oh, well, I personally like all kinds of food, but you know, you understand, you have to take very good care of your mouth. Here, let me just see if I can find out what would be the right. Oh, very good insight. Those are excellent. Yes, I think you can eat anything you want. wanted to.
Thank you, dear.
I can take you for a nice steak, though.
Oh, I love steak, I love steak. Okay, thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you, thank you.
That was lovely. You're number one right now, but let's see.
He's been number one the whole time.
The whole time. Bachelor number two.
We would have delicious little fishes and bugs just slip around a holding circle.
Would they be covered in
Fishes and
chocolate?
bugs.
If they're covered in sugar-free chocolate, I'm with you. We'll see what we can do. And bachelor number three. What kind of food do you like best?
Whatever you like, but make sure you have your credit card because, well, we don't take anyone without paying first.
Okay, so I don't think anything's going to help me with bachelor number three. So I really don't think I want to go out with Daffy Duck because he's a duck. And you sound or seem like Speedy Gonzales, some kind of drug dealer who wants to steal all my money. So I don't want to go out with you, whoever you are. But a blind dentist, you're my thing. I'll be your eyes and you'll be my teeth.
All right, Dave, I hate to break you away from your
I
game,
know.
but we need to play this next game.
We're gonna play another game. We're gonna play another game as soon as we get the chair cleared off here. This is called Instruction Manual. And I need everybody up for this, whole team. Instruction manual. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together the instruction manuals for something. A lot of times this game is done where you're telling a story, but we've decided it's kind of more interesting to try to figure out how to write an instruction manual as a group, as a team, all together. This is an elimination game, so I'll be looking for opportunities where one of the players might mess up or not have things hold together right, or they can't quite keep up with what's going on, or they cut off a sentence and it doesn't fit together the way it's supposed to. We'll be throwing people out and we'll get down to, it's like Survivor. We'll get down to the last two survivors at the end of the game. But in order to get things started, we need to know something that you normally don't need an instruction manual for. It's just too simple. You don't need instructions. What would that be?
To kiss.
A kite? A kite. A kite.
A kite.
We're going to have the instruction manual for the kite. So I'm going to direct the recitation of the instruction manual here, and we will get things going with Chapter 1, Warning.
Warning, do not tie the kite string to your tongue.
Warning, kite should be flown outside.
Warning, kite should not be eaten.
Warning, don't get the string in a knot. Warning, be careful, wood can be sharp.
Warning, be careful with the stick or you could poke your eye out.
Warning, this is the second warning from me. So you,
Warning, don't let your brother catch you flying that kite.
Warning, kite should never be flown upside down.
Because otherwise you might turn right side out.
Warning, don't let a hole get in your kite or it won't fly.
Oh, no. Warning, use cloth instead of plastic.
Warning, make sure you have a long tail.
Warning, be sure to get all the tail you can get for that.
Okay, I think that's the last of the warnings. Let's go on.
Wow, round back.
Let's go on to
Adult friendly.
Chapter 2, Assembling Your Kites.
Kites begin with two pieces of wood that are crossed.
Together with a strap to hold them in place.
and paper that is light enough to,
And some cloth for tails.
No, light enough to...
What?
You didn't continue.
Hey,
Kathleen, sorry.
Sorry about that.
We're going to continue with assembling your kites.
Assembling your kite is going to take you more than 2 hands, so you better have a friend with 3 hands.
Something that I can't even hear.
Chapter 3, getting your kite into the air.
When ready to fly your kite at the park.
Run to Sunset Cliffs. Be sure to get a good updraft.
don't run off the cliff, otherwise you'll be the one.
With the updraft, and you don't want to have an updraft.
If you want your kite to go in the high in the sky.
But if you want your friend to be proud,
Then get that updraft and hold.
And hold on to that kite.
So repeating the words of the words is not allowed. Chapter, what are we on? Chapter 4, what to do when your kite crashes.
If your kite crashes, yell "Mommy!"
And then please hope that she buys you another one because
They're expensive. Oh.
911 will not service your kite.
Because 911 is doing.
Everything they can to help.
Get trees out of the, whoops.
Chapter 5, making your kite do tricks.
One of the most enjoyable things doing is to make.
your kite do tricks with the long tail.
But remember, it is not.
Important to have that long.
As long as you need the tail to get up and get down.
Together very well. Okay, now we are down to the last two, and what we're going to do for this last chapter is I will have them both start talking at the same time, and then cut one of them off, and they will continue from there. This is chapter whatever we are on.
Final chapter.
Final chapter.
Final chapter, becoming a kite flying champion.
First, you need
And
to enter a
to
contest in order to become a
kite
flight
flying
champion, because if you
you
don't enter a
must have
contest, I think
at
you could
least
possibly
10
win the
kites
contest.
in your repertoire.
So you have to be sure that you have at least 10 kites
In your repertoire
that you could use at any time in case one of them goes off.
and flies away with a
Friend of yours who
has green skin.
Well, if that wasn't real insanity,
Still more.
still more.
Still more insanity.
Hilarity ensues as we play Pavlovian
Pavlovian
response.
response, that's right. The next game is called Pavlovian response. By the way, I want to acknowledge the fact that you all are here and missing the Grammy show that came out tonight. I want you to know you haven't missed anything important. We've got a TV in the back. We've been keeping an eye on what's going on. There haven't been any big surprises or anything like that. There was a fist fight on the red carpet. Adele apparently made a comment about Taylor Swift's dress, and Taylor decked her with a strong right hook. I'm sure you'll see it on the news tonight when you get home. Pavlovian response. I need CJ, Deborah, Kathleen, and Norm. This game is exactly what it sounds like it is. What, you don't remember Pavlov, his dog, ring the bell, feed the dog, ring the bell, the dog rules? That's exactly what we're going to do here. All of these people are going to be trying to perform a scene, but at the same time, they're all going to have a trigger and a response kind of mechanism going on that's going to make it difficult for them to perform their scene. So we'll start with Kathleen, and we'll say with Kathleen, anytime anyone makes eye contact with Kathleen, Kathleen is going to respond by, she's going to have some kind of a sudden and overwhelming emotional response. What's it going to be?
Crying.
Crying. She's going to suddenly just weep her eyes out anytime anyone makes eye contact with her. CJ, we will say, anytime anyone touches CJ in any way, shape, or form, any kind of physical contact with CJ is going to, she's going to dance. What kind of dance? What kind of dance is
Rumba.
A rumba is the first one I can hear. I've been fighting a cold, my ears aren't very good, so you really got to shout them out. Okay, so, do you know how to, CJ? Do you know how to rumba?
We'll find out.
Do you know how to rumba?
We'll find out.
Could the person who suggested rumba
Yes,
please
please
come
tell
down?
me.
No, really, CJ doesn't know how.
Oh, okay.
Show us the rumba.
Rumba, I don't know.
That's not.
Thank you very much. It looked like Adele Taylor on the runway. What do we have, Deborah?
Yeah, I'm taping it so you're invited to my house after the show.
Oh, the Grammys. Oh, okay. It took me a minute to figure out what you were talking about. What Deborah's going to do, anytime anybody addresses her, anytime anyone speaks to you, speaks
Speaking
to
to me,
Deborah,
okay.
she's going to commence to turn into some sort of an animal. What animal is Deborah going to be?
Squirrel.
A bunny.
A bunny. A bunny.
Would have been more fun when they undress her.
The what?
More fun when they undress her rather than dress her.
I got it.
Put that down there.
Okay, and finally, Norm, our good friend Norm. Anytime, let's see, what's gonna be our trigger for Norm? Anytime, oh gosh, I don't know, anytime anyone walks across the stage, right to left, left to right, either way, it doesn't matter. Norm is gonna follow that person and he's gonna shout something at them. What he's gonna shout is gonna be something that normally you would whisper to someone. What's it gonna be?
You have toilet paper on your foot.
You have toilet paper on your foot. Okay, all right, so everybody's got their trigger, everybody's got their response. We're ready to start the show. And we need let's put these people someplace where people often gather. Where might they be?
The park.
They're at the park. You're having a nice day at the park, and who knows what happens when you're there. Are you ready?
We're ready!
Go!
It's okay, Buffy. It's okay.
That's beautiful. That butterfly.
That's a kite.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah, it
So
is.
That's great. Well,
Can you help me?
I'll be able to try. How far? Can I run the cliff?
Yeah. it's-
Yeah, what's up,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Don't cry.
You have toilet paper
Now,
on your foot!
It's my tail.
Toilet paper on your
There
foot!
goes my kite.
Oh, there's a sun.
Find my kite.
Oh, you put that
Now, what's up, Doc? Running out of carrots.
You have toilet paper!
What's up, Doc?
You want me to hold that cat for you?
You have toilet paper on your foot!
There's a lot of toilet paper in this car. What's up, Doc?
my dog the whole time.
What's up, Doc?
Man, you're kind of...
What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc?
You have toilet paper on your foot!
What's up, Doc?
Oh my God.
This carrot's good.
Okay, baby, we'll go now. I don't think
There she goes again.
I'm getting out of here.
I think we're gonna leave. This was
Me
a good
too.
idea to come to the park
But
today.
you have toilet paper on your foot!
Quite the rumble there.
Quite the roll.
Well, you ever bought something you needed to take back to the store? Of course you have. And sometimes it's not close to that store. Well, what we have for you tonight is something called the Everything Store. You can not only buy anything and everything at the store, but you can take it back. What we have here are some shoppers who are going to leave the room. Anthony and Rhonda will please go outside and think about what you might want to be getting at the Everything Store. Because we have a little surprise for them. They think they're bringing something back to return to the Everything Store because we take everything, anything and everything that's returned. But what they think they're bringing in is not what they're bringing back. So we need to pick something they are bringing back. Let's pick some small item, some fairly small item they could be bringing back. Something-
Notebook.
What's that?
A notebook.
A notebook? A notebook. One of them's bringing back a notebook. We'll see what they think.
A
Now,
stuffed
now let's have a
unicorn.
big item, some
A
big item.
stuffed unicorn.
A big item, let's have a really big item.
Large stuffed unicorn.
A giant stuffed unicorn.
Yes.
Now, how about something you might buy at Target for like, 20, 25 bucks, some fairly common item?
Hair dryer.
A hair dryer. So we've got someone bringing back
A notebook.
a notebook, a giant stuffed unicorn, and a hairdryer. Now Henry's job as the return book will be to help
His
him.
job is to spell something.
I don't even know what that means. O-T-E-B-O-O-K.
Got
All
it.
right, so they're gonna come in one at a time, they come into the everything store, and who's gonna help them figure out what it is they're actually returning. Let's see if we can get for the, okay, we'll send that first customer in. Just close the door, it's cold out.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the Everything Store. How can I help you today? Did it hurt when you pulled that off?
No, it tasted terrible.
You tasted it?
I mean,
Why would you even think to taste it?
well, it looked chewy and just gross.
Well, if you chew on it, first of all, I can't even believe that you think that these exist, for starters. The fact that you tried to taste it is even more amazing to me.
I mean, I had it, it was there.
Yeah. You don't have one going out of your head, do you? No. Okay, so you didn't like this. Was it too big?
No,
Well, based on the size of it, it looks like it's extremely large. I don't understand why. Did you buy this for your little girl or something?
I mean, I just brought in a piece of it.
Yeah, I know you just brought in a piece of it, but you know, we have a whole stock room for them, so I know what this piece goes to, and I know what it is. You would have to bring back the rest also.
This came off the horn, I think.
Yeah, it did come off the horn, that's correct.
Yeah,
So-
the whole uniform thing is so sticky, we just didn't eat it.
All right, well, we'll just take You too left the door open. People have no manners
Shut on
whatsoever.
their own.
Well, how can I help you today?
Hi,
I'm
sir.
having a tough day. Well, it's President's Day, I don't even know why you're here. I'm surprised we're even open.
Well,
If I had a boss that cared, I wouldn't even be working today.
Well, I'm sorry, our boss does care, and we had to work today.
Oh, okay.
That's okay, but I brought back this box of chocolates. I was given to them on Valentine's Day, and they just don't taste very well.
Looks like you ate about half the box. When did you decide they didn't taste good?
After about the third one.
Have you been to your orthodontist recently?
You didn't have to bring that subject up, did you?
It's just blind leading the blind. Anyway, how can we,
Okay,
well, so you didn't want the chocolates?
they
okay.
taste funny. They
Well,
make
of
me
course
like
they
spend
taste-
too much time in the
Of
ladies'
course
room.
they, or did they have kind of pulpy feeling to them and just not feel right?
No, they were a little squishy on the inside.
Did you sit in class? Did you use this in class?